I did a college where I had to stand on stage, and the stage was 2 like lunch tables
Oh yeah.
that they pushed together.
Middle of the
so
day?
you're literally middle of the day.
Yeah, of
So you're
course.
literally, there's a speaker up there with you,
Yeah.
and you're standing on these rickety lunch tables.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were calling me a fag, yelling out, and I started tearing them apart. And when I start tearing them apart, then all of a sudden everybody starts laughing.
Yeah.
And they come up to the side of the stage and said, "You're not allowed to swear." I go, "Not allowed to swear? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" And then I turned them against them. I'm like, "Listen to this, folks. You guys are, how many of you are 18?
Of course.
They all start cheering. I go, "So you guys are old enough to go to war.
Yeah.
You're old enough to die for your country.
Yeah.
But this fucking guy over here doesn't think I can swear in front of you because you don't know, like, I don't want to tarnish your pristine little minds."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Fuck this place. Let's light this place on fire." And everybody starts screaming and cheering. And then the guy goes, "Fine, we'll deal with the consequences later. Do whatever you want." I go, "I was going to do whatever I wanted anyway."
Yeah.
He just told me I could do whatever I want. Like, did you not understand that I was already doing whatever I want?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't give me clearance to do whatever the fuck I want.
But it all of a sudden became fun. Because
Right.
it became like, here's this 24-year-old visiting these 18-year-olds,
Right.
talking shit with them.
And you're like an old man to them.
I was old as fuck,
Yeah.
24. I was an old man. Like, listen, none of these people know what the fuck is going on.
None
They're
of
all
this shit
trapped
matters.
here.
Yeah.
They're in Olivet, Michigan.
Right.
Okay, there's no reason. They don't want to be here. This is a disaster. The directions I got
This is
to
a
get here.
disaster.
So I started talking about the directions that I got. They were so wrong. They couldn't have been more wrong.
Yeah.
It's like someone not knowing what the roads are and
Uh-huh.
just writing things. I had to get directions from someone else that was unrelated. I had to make 3 or 4 different phone calls in the days of no cell phones.
Uh-huh.
So I had to pull over to gas stations, find a payphone. Where the fuck is your college? And these are the people that were like teaching young people.
Yes.
Morons.
Molding young minds.
When he had a conversation with me afterwards when he was writing me a check, he's like, "I'm going to talk to your agent about this." I go, "Talk to my agent." And here's another thing. How about tell the fucking people they can't yell out obscenities?
Yeah, they can't
and stop
slur
the
me.
show.
Yeah.
And I'm in the middle of doing comedy, and comedy happens. Like, that's what you do. You know, that's my job.
Yeah.
When someone starts yelling shit at me, I go, "What did you say, sir?" And then we're having fun. Okay? Do you understand that is what you paid me to do?
Yeah.
If you don't police the crowd, if you didn't ask these children to be nice and be good audience members, then it's like a regular show.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a regular show anyway, stupid. I'm a comedian.
Also, it's the middle of the day. These kids are trying to study, and you just fucking sprung me on them. Ambush comedy is a nightmare, dude.
And they were animals. These were all football
course.
players.
Yeah.
There was like
Oh, it was one of those?
Yes,
Oh,
there's a lot
shit.
of them. The whole football team was there, and they were animals.
Yeah.
But it was fun. As soon as I turned on that guy, and then we were having a party.
Right, then they get it.
And then they were like,
know you're
"Oh,
cool."
Yeah, then it was fun.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
like,
you
"Look,
swore.
I did. I was like your age. I did this stage of life.
Yeah.
You know, these fucking people these are not the people you should be listening to."
Yeah. You turn to the guys yelling at you,
Yeah.
make them flinch. And they're like, yes! He's one of ours.
Hit him! Fucking hit
You
him!
pants him and shove him over.
Yeah, shoot a Bud Light.
Yeah, shotgun it. Oh, dude, those college gigs. I used to do a frat gig in Boulder up at CU where they would make all the pledges wear a pink hat. And it was just my job to go in there and like pretty much MK Ultra them. Like they would like give me information on these kids, and it was my job to like roast them to the point of wanting to quit the fucking fraternity. And it paid like, $800, and I was like, yes, this is the greatest in the world. So then you're just like, Chinese, wrong. Look at this guy, clearly gay, And like all the frat guys are in the back being like, yes, he's doing it. Yes. Has 2 moms, lesbian parents, Like, how does he know this? Clubfoot.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
Where are my AV brothers at?
Yes.
Where's the AV room boys at? Those are the original tech people.
Yeah, dude.
Remember the AV room?
Mm-hmm. They would
Man.
not want you in there.
No.
No. If you showed up, they'd say, please leave, sir.
Sir, this is not for you.
You're like younger than them, and they're calling you sir. That honey get you a little bit? I'm
It's
feeling
doing something
giggly.
probably.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll give it a little more
I
time.
thought I was going to freak out and like take my shirt off.
I was a little worried about that. But I felt like it's worth the gamble.
It was, dude. It's very good.
If I fucked it up, we'll just do it again another time.
Yeah.
We'll just have a redo.
I like
Ooh.
it. Yeah.
Tonight's going to be fun.
We'll have a
Very
nice
excited.
time. I'll be confused in there
Chris
and sweaty.
Stefano's coming tonight, too.
Sick, man. Right on.
Yeah, so it'll be a good time.
I like Christy.
Yeah, he's in town. He's doing a gig tomorrow night at the Paramount, I think. One of the big theaters up here, I think. I think that's it.
That's where I first met Egit.
Adam Egan, he's
Love
the fucking
Egan, dude.
man.
He's the greatest.
Silly fucker.
We've become very good friends. We text each other music like we're dating.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. We have very
What
similar
kind of
sense
music?
like old hardcore and shit.
Oh, look at you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the one who put that swastika up on my wall.
I couldn't get
Son
up a ladder.
Of a bitch.
What are you crazy?
Son of a bitch. That's why you're so into that thing.
I love the swab.
You're laughing because it was you.
Yes, it was me the whole time, Joe.
It was so ridiculous looking at it. I was like, why is it still here? Like, I understand that nobody here made it, but you got to just fucking
that should have been the
get
first
rid
thing.
of that.
Yeah. You know about the Eiffel Tower during the German occupation?
Yeah.
They'd put a fucking swa on the top of the Eiffel Tower, like a big flag.
Really?
And every day, Frenchmen would climb the tower, and they'd get shot down or fall off until one of them got that fucking swastika off the tower. Yeah. Yeah, they resisted pretty hard.
Wow.
But think about how majestic that swa must have looked flapping up there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that thing that they did with Shilo LaBeouf when he had that website.
Oh, yeah, and 4chan got to the
He
bottom
will
of
not
it.
replace, or he will not divide us.
Yeah. And then they use like
4chan
flight
found-
patterns and
yes.
shit. Yeah.
It was the most brilliant thing that anyone's ever done.
It's
on the
weaponized
internet.
autism. Yeah.
It was amazing. And then, do you know that Radiolab took the podcast down where they were describing it?
No.
They had a whole podcast.
I heard that podcast. Why'd they
And-
take it down?
Because they were saying that 4chan is associated with racism and homophobia and all sorts of other things, and it's just like to elevate that website and to talk about that. And so they decided to delete it. But I had already listened to it by the time they deleted it. Is it back up?
No, you can find it. I've just found it. But
Okay,
this
so
is
here's
their
what the
website.
Radiolab has decided to take down this episode. Some listeners called us out. Called us out that's so fucking woke speak. They called us out, saying that in telling the capture the flag story in the way that we did, we essentially condoned some pretty despicable ideology and behavior. No, you're not. You're just talking about a thing that happened.
Yeah, you're just giving information.
Yeah. To all the listeners who felt that way and to everyone else, please know that we hear you and that we take these criticisms to heart. I feel awful that the things we said could be interpreted that way. That's on us. It was certainly not our intention, and we apologize.